Come on, let's go in. Morning, everybody. Welcome to another Friday morning edition. We're live in the south of Tenerife in my manor and with Chris Todd, the General, CD Armada, sir. He is the main man at Tenerife. This is what we got in the show this morning. Shout outs, Rugby Union, Rugby League, Wrexham for 2 minutes only. Bit of golf news. Boxing news, football news, darts, the Grand National from last week, well done Lee Sobot, a little bit of tennis news, oh my God, where'd that come from? And Hendon and Chatham, non-league football, coming up very soon on Webby Sports Roundup. Morning, everybody. Do you know something? That's the best opening I've ever done. Even Tim said, well done, Webby, and that's not like him, I'm telling you now. Listen, we've got the main man here. I'm in a good mood. Why am I in a... I haven't asked you to say morning yet. Give it a rest. This is it. Oi. Look, he hurt his hand 2 weeks ago, and he still hurts. Unbelievable. What's it? Are you a man or how are you?
Mouse, thank you.
You're a mouse, are you?
Yeah.
Well, stay a mouse. Right, we're going to kick off, as we always do, with some shout-outs. Now, I've had 2 messages this morning. One is 6:20, okay? 20 past 6 this morning, just getting ready just to do me live. And again, 20 minutes ago, Scott Pearson from England. Get a grip of yourself, son. Right, listen, it's a new channel. This is the Pearsons from the north. 2 boys. They got Lee around the grounds, and they've got a view from us. So Scott and Lucy, we all know he's batting above his waist. If you don't know what that is, check it out on Google. Right. We got to get him to 100 views. You're taking stage, Scott, first time today. Right. So, Scott, a view from us. Subscribe, get on there, and let's get him over 100. And I'll give you a little bit more news later on in the show and tonight with Tim, living with MS in Tenerife at 5 to 6. Right.
With a special guest.
With a we got 2, could be.
2 special guests.
2, I was going to say that. All right. Is it my show or your show? All right, so I know what I'm saying.
Who is it?
I ain't telling you. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Right, first and foremost, shout outs. Luna from Marbella, a Villa fan. Hey, listen, we're over in Marbella in the south of Spain. Superb. They won last night. I'm going to keep that quiet. I'll do a little bit of report that with Toddy a little bit later on in the show. Thanks for joining in, Luna. Right. 2 more new people on Facebook page. Remind them I'm Foggy. I know he's watching. Sat on the sofa, enjoying himself with a cup of tea and a hot cross bun. Barry Harper. Cheers, big man. And Willie Richards. 2 nice people who have joined the Facebook page. Give Foggy some love. What else we got? The bars. We've got bars in Tenerife. The Galway Girl on the Port of Cologne. Big shout out. They put their post up with us every single week. So, well done to the Galway Girl. Cheers, Joe. Appreciate that. Hopping Grapes, Mark and Kath for that. Superb, as always. If you fancy a little gamble, Hopping Grapes up on the top level. Tell them I sent you. Keep it quiet. Hair of the Dog. That's over in Sunset Bay, over on the top shelf. And there's lots of bars there. The Hair of the Dog. A big shout out to you. And last but not least, the Theatre Bar. Big Mick. What a Mick. Do you know something? I've never met you, Mick. Want to one day. Very, very soon. We're going to come over and see you next few weeks. Big West Ham fan. They have entertainment every night of the week and big West Ham bar. So cheers, Mick. On the money, son. And the last but not least, I'm going to have to get my bins on. If you remember, Foggy's got a very good friend called Lawrence. He has MS. Now, I'm going to try and find it if I possibly can. I'm sure I'm going to find it. His daughter... let's have a look. His daughter is doing the London Marathon on Sunday, okay? And he's the one that did a video for me on the Colchester United. So give her some love. I don't know what the name is. I'm sure Foggy will say in the comments because the big man here will be checking all your comments in about 2 minutes' time, which could even be less than that. So enjoy yourself and raise lots of money for MS and the London Marathon, my darling. We're very, very proud of you. Right, let's get Toddy on.
Kevin's on as well in the chat.
Kevin, as it's Kevin, hey, listen. I've never heard of you, Kev.
And we can talk about it now.
Oh, we can talk about what? Oh, okay. All right, we'll talk about. Let's get this over and done with. Living with MS in Tenerife tonight, 5 to 6. We're going live as he does every week. You can always see my face, but I may not go on tonight, but I probably will anyway for 5 minutes just to G up. We got Kevin the Scotsman. He's over for a few days. He's got a bit of a birthday party with one of his friends. They're out tonight, but he's going to come down and see us down in my manor this afternoon. Colin's coming over as well with Saf. She's going to go down and have an ice cream, and we're going to do a couple of videos, Kevin and I together, and then we're going to go on the big man Tim's show at 5 to 6. So we're looking forward to that. So Kevin, have a good journey over here, mate. And I couldn't pick you up, as you know, because of the traffic. But just to give you very quickly, temperatures dropped to about
nice now.
Low 20s today. Absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic. It's been high 20s. It's been unbearable, but it's nice though, isn't it?
The residents prefer it like this.
Yeah, we do, Marcel. We
Yeah,
do. Right,
too much otherwise.
right, let's have any comments on
Yeah,
this?
there's a few about. Yeah, morning guys from Andrew. Freddie New and Dyke said, "Oi oi Webby, son, big week of fixtures for Cough coming up.
Oi, oi, my son. Yeah.
Best of luck."
Cheers, son.
Harry Mecca M Davini, morning lads. Dean Watkins, morning Webby and gang. Scotsman in Tenerife, boom. Mark LFC, morning boys.
Morning, Macca.
3 pubs through 30 years.
Yeah, shut it.
Three.
Listen, one of these days, me and you, we're going to get in the ring and we're going to have a go at each other. Or we're going to have the Queensby rules. Because every time you come on, you pick on me. Mark LFC. I bet he's probably about 7'12" and about 25 stone, isn't he?
Mark Sweeney, morning chaps.
Morning,
you can
Macca.
pick up a ticket for Chelsea v City for £75 on ticket websites.
Is it worth it?
But the cheapest for Coventry United is £325. Interesting one. Up the Chelsea. John Keenan, morning Webby.
Morning, John.
Are the Hoops gonna win the title? Fingers crossed.
Are the Hoops going to win the title? Obviously, we're talking Celtic Rangers now.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, obviously I'm a bit of a neutral on this one, but as it stands, I think they're the big favourites. Obviously, with Rangers messing up this last week or so, haven't they?
1 point out of 6 for the Rangers.
With Dundee and what have you. They drew 0-0 this week. It's not good, not looking good. But listen, if they win all their games, I think it's May the 12th. They go to Celtic Park. If they beat Celtic there, they still win the league.
Who knows? Yeah.
So
who knows?
But Celtic can be favourites. They'll be
I think Celtic have got to go to Hearts yet as well.
Last game of the season.
Is it?
Last game of the season. No. Rangers last game of the season. I beg your pardon. Yeah, Rangers got to go to the Jambos as well.
Ah, right.
So listen, it can all toss in turn.
Yeah.
Anybody else on there, kids?
John Keenan, St Mirren played well. Kevin too, to be honest.
Oh, St Mirren, yeah, big. Well, obviously John Keenan. Kevin the Scotsman was a big Paisley boy, a big St Mirren fan.
Righty-ho. Terry Howard, top show, Webby.
Cheers.
Tell boy.
Cheers, Tell.
Yep. Tony Fogarty. Louise Leader is the woman doing the marathon.
Look, what's her name?
Louise Leader.
Ah, thank you. Louise Leader. Yeah. She's doing the marathon.
Good name for a marathon.
Yeah, it is. A leader. Yeah, she's going to make lots of money for MS and for your dad. Appreciate what your dad did a couple of months ago. So well done, sweetheart. Take care. Hope the weather's okay, not raining. But I've just heard we're talking offline that last month of April, it's the worst on record for rain, wasn't it?
In the UK.
In the
UK.
Yeah. Horrendous.
Well,
the weather is absolutely shocking back home.
I know. Well,
shocking back home.
Shame, isn't it?
Yeah. Before we go any further, big shout to my good pal Ian Bullock from Chesterfield. He's here. He's following me. He's a good pal of mine. He's been coming to me pubs for 30 years and what have you. He drunk all my cider. There's no strongbow left, and he's on it now. Look at him, hey. So he's on his own till Sunday. Stop drinking that cider, son. Let somebody else have some. Right. Okay. Anybody else? Quick.
Mark Howley, morning Webby, the General and Tim. Ted Whitfield, morning all.
Morning, Ted.
Fogarty, donation page on our Facebook page now.
Yeah.
Webby Boom from Neil Davidson.
Cheers, Neil.
Angry Velo. QQ, now that Rangers only got 1 point out of the 2 games in hand, have they bottled the league?
It's not whether they bottled the league. I just don't think they've got the side to win it at this moment in time, personally. Celtic had a bit of a bad... They'd started, had a bit of a dip, but they've come back running. Now, is it good, this big game on May the 12th? At Parkhead, it's going to be the big one, but
we'll see. Yeah,
there's 5 games left. They play 38 games, I think.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough every week. As long as they keep it for the neutral, keep it tight, so we've got something to talk about every single week.
Yeah, I'll see that side of things. Yeah, Eugene says Liverpool, West Ham out of Europe, but Villa through.
Yeah, obviously we'll talk about that in a few minutes' time, Eugene.
Yeah, morning Tebby Wim. It's Craig. Simon Dale, morning Webby, Toddy and Tim.
Morning, gang.
So yeah, Scottish Cup semi-finals this weekend.
Yeah.
Said hopes.
Well,
Morning Webby. Yeah, it's a few
well,
others.
what we try and do, we try not to talk about football this morning. Only bits with Tim. With yeah, what's your name again, sir? With Toddy.
Chris.
Because obviously I do I do Scottish on Wednesday, Scots Corner, and that had a lot of views on Wednesday. So if you haven't tuned into that, check out my Scots Corner, please. One of my best ones, I must admit, even if I say it myself. And then yesterday I did 2 with Simon. Yeah, I know. All right, shut up, you.
Ooh.
Tim's doing this. What's the matter with you?
You're doing it.
Yeah, well, just do yourself a favour and just keep yourself on your fingers
That's
on that
right.
computer, all right?
We're the stars.
I don't do. Yeah, well, you are, not me. So Simon yesterday, I thought both in red. I thought it was cracker. So if you're not tuned into that, yesterday we talked about the first one. Part A was Champions League and the Championship, and Part B. Have a look at that later on or tomorrow. That was about the Premiership. Who's going to win the league? Man City, Arsenal, or Liverpool? It looks as if it's going to be a one-horse race now, but we'll keep that to a little bit later on. Right, let's get a little bit of sports news. It's what it's all about, and it's
Yeah.
we're going to go to Rugby Union to the Egg Chasers. This is my game. That's why I'm a Gloucester boy, and I absolutely love it. Last week was the Champions Cup and the Challenge Cup. Friday night saw Gloucester took on the Welsh of Ospreys, and Gloucester won by 23-13, and now they're home in the semi-final against Bordeaux. So Benetton, I beg your pardon, who beat Connaught by 39 points to 24. And the other semi-final will be Clermont against the Sale Sharks. So come on, the 2 English clubs there, get into the final. And hopefully the King's Own boys will do the business. The Champions Cup wins for Bordeaux, Leinster, Northampton, who are top of the table of the Gallagher Premiership, and Toulouse. That's the top 4. That's the ones in the semi-final. So good luck to Leinster and to Northampton. Hopefully they're going to beat the French team and Toulouse, the other French team. So come on, the boys. Let's bring it back to Britain. Before we go, I'll tell you what, women's rugby. Okay, you can all laugh your socks off. Let me tell you something. If you stood in front of one, even their number 7 or number 9, you'd run a mile, you big boys. But it's the Six Nations at this moment in time on the women's. You into women's rugby, son?
Not really, no.
That's a miserable answer, that, wasn't it?
Well, you want the
Excuse me. Listen, it's a Friday morning. You got up your game. What's this? Not really. No.
you want the correct my
Decision.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. If I do rugby next week, let's get a bit of oomph in it, all right?
don't really follow rugby.
Not because the women's team's coming down in a minute. They're going to come and see you.
Yeah, I love women's rugby.
I know you do. You should change your attitude.
Watch
don't
every
you?
match.
I
Never
bet you
miss
do.
one.
You're going to miss it. Right, let's
Yeah.
have a look. We had the Six Nations last week. We got Scotland taking on England, the world champions, and England give them a big stuffing, 46-0. Ireland beat Wales. Listen, Wales, they're poor, and they even the men's side. Ireland 36, Wales 5, and on Sunday saw the French take on Italy 38-15. That's it. I think we've got the league table up there, Tim, please. You got the league table up there, so you can see who's the top of the table, Tim, please. England.
England.
What do you mean England? England.
England, it says.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Trying to get staff nowadays. I'm going to get your P45. That's for sure. Right. That's your rugby union. Come on, England. Let's win the Six Nations. Toddy, get the phone ready. What's happening with the comments, please?
And Anna-Marie Elton, morning guys.
Morning, Anne-Marie.
John Keenan, been watching Tim and his lovely wife from the start. John, yeah.
They're lovely.
Hi Anne.
Thank you.
Anne-Marie, hi John. Okay. Name one England women's rugby player.
Can't.
Who?
Next.
Oh.
Nah, can't. Listen, get a straight answer.
Ireland v England tomorrow, women's rugby.
Thank you very much indeed.
That's up to date now.
That's up to date now, yeah.
Yeah.
Any more comments, send them through, and the big man, Toddy, will talk about it.
Just arrived.
Oh, another question. Come on, Toddy.
What's your thoughts on the FA stopping first and second round replays in FA Cup?
So talk about that in the soccer.
Yeah, we'll talk about, keep that in the soccer, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to do the football yesterday and obviously Wednesday, but football's going to come up because obviously it's the biggest sport in the world, football, especially the English Premier League. That's for sure. But we're good.
Not so much now.
Why? All right, I know what you're going to say. All right, shut it. Just because of what happened on Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Right, let's go on to a bit of rugby league. I love me rugby league. A bit more egg chasing again. It's the Betfred Challenge Cup last week. There was 4 games. Disappointing for my rugby league team, but I'll talk about it in a few minutes' time. Hawkinson Rovers took on Lee and beaten by 26 points to 14. The Catalans, top of the table, took on Huddersfield Giants and they lost the Catalans 6-34 at home. Castleford has only won 1 game in the Premier League at the moment in time, and they lost again at home to Wigan, who are probably favourites for that, 60 points to 6. And my boy Seytellers with a V, Eddie Waring, since I started, they lost to Warrington 31-6. So not a good weekend. Pardon? It's an up and under. Give it, when I was a kid, that's why I used to watch Mum and Dad's house down in 12 Birchmore Road in Gloucester. GL140E. Okay, I can even still remember that postcode. My mum and dad. GL140E. Yeah.
61 228 766.
Was that your number?
It's the holiday number that you call for teletext.
Oh, was that what it was? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what used to be all teletext, didn't it? And Eddie Waring was on up and under, absolutely superb. Right.
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Don't know what you're going on about.
Your daft is a brush, you. You want.
Maybe I was living here then.
No. The trouble is, you're too blinkered. You're just CD Tenerife, CD.
No.
I've got to open your mind, son, haven't I? So do you like
watch adverts on ITV?
What?
Not really.
Sport do you like?
Football.
No, sport. What else?
Nothing. Not really. No.
You've got to open. You've got to open your mind. Why?
We don't have to do anything.
Ah, freaking! I'll tell you, I'm miserable, isn't he? Eh?
No.
I've got a sort of.
He likes one more sport than me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you know something? It's best to have you not know sport, because if you knew sport, you'd be commenting every 2 minutes, and I'd have to tell you to shut up.
Be
Not, you know what I mean?
all the time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Don't forget, Carl and Kevin the Scotsman coming to my show tonight. See you, wouldn't want to be here.
Oh my God, what an absolute joke, isn't it? Unbelievable, isn't it? Right, get new comments coming in. How many have we got?
Anyway,
Hey?
because I've turned off the...
Are you turned off? Have you? They don't want you. They don't. Right, listen. Let's do a bit of a. We were going to go to Wrexham Football Club, but Graham Matthias did me a nice video, and to be honest with you, I said to him, I said, listen, when you do videos on my show, keep it short, sweet, 2 minutes max, 1.5, 2 minutes. What did he do? 4 minutes, 22 seconds. I'm thinking, great, what are you doing?
He gets his own show now.
So he gets his own. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to send that or do it tomorrow. Tim, I'll probably get Tim to do it when he's doing nothing tomorrow. He doesn't do it. What are you laughing at? You don't do nothing weekends. You're on. Listen, when we first started April last year, oh, don't do. You're gonna have to do it all yourself. All you do now is a Friday morning. I do it all myself now, don't I? I'm learning.
Well done.
So don't pick on me, son. All right? I'm in with them moods today. Right. So basically, Wrexham Football Club, I'll do that tomorrow. But before then, Division 2 in the English League, they got promoted. Absolutely.
League? I thought they were Welsh in Wrexham.
See what I mean? You keep that right. In the English League Division 2, Wrexham got promoted last week. Stockport County got promoted, Edghill Park, and Mansfield. Okay, the Stags, blue and yellow, they got promoted as well. So when stop laughing, will you? And you. So basically, I'm going to show you a 20-second video, all the supporters on the pitch at the racecourse ground. Tim, take it away, son. Oh, I'm on. Am I back on? I've been waiting for you. Let me tell you something. That's superb. So the American boys, McAvenny, what their names are, got them into Division 1, and they're going to have a good season. Are they going to keep the top goal scorer? And on top of that, are they going to do well and try to go into the championship with my boys? Hola. Good morning. Morning. Have a look. By the bins. Anyway, stop it.
Yeah,
I can look, can I? But you can't touch. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Right. So don't forget, we'll do a bit of Graham Matthias tomorrow on the Wrexham Football Club. One and Graham, top man. Bit of golf news. If you're into golf, can I mention my good pal up at Royal Troon?
You can mention whoever you want.
Yeah, because it's my show. Good pal of mine. Well, I've never met, but he's a good pal. He messages me nearly every other day. Alan Homemade Vlogs. If you've not watched his channel, please subscribe. He lives opposite Royal Troon Golf Course, is where the Open Golf Championship is going to be held from the 14th of July to the 21st of July. He is my roving reporter. We've had one or two little bit of hiccups, but we're still sorting it slowly but surely. Every week he's doing me an update on logistics of the Open Golf Championship between now and until July. You see the stands going up, all the porter cabins going up, etc., etc. So if you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe to Alan Homemade Vlogs. All right. Cheers, Mucker. Thanks for everything you're doing for me. A little bit of golf news from last week. World number one, Scheffler. He's won it twice in 3 years now. He won the Masters in Augusta. $20 million was the purse. He picked up 3.6 million. What would you do with 3.6 million?
A lot.
A lot, wouldn't you? Runner up picked up 2.16, and the bronze got 1.36. So well done to Scheffler of America. Absolute quality, and he's just waiting for his first baby within the next 2 or 3 weeks. That's a bit of golf news. Yeah, come on. Let's talk to Toddy before we do it. A little bit of football news from last night, Tuesday and Wednesday. Any comments, big man, please?
Yes. Firstly, David Lang said, "Morning, Webby. Could you give a shout out to Emma, Jennifer, and the girls on the hen weekend to Marbella up the Cov?"
Good morning, Dave. That's who we got a shout out to?
Emma and Jennifer.
Emma and Jennifer. Oh, Langy, hey, the girl's gone over, said you better keep your eyes on. I've got contacts in Marbella, so let me know where they are, and I'll get them found out. Cheers, son. Have a good time. Anybody else?
Right, yeah. Well, Denise Pearson, Webby, no need to talk about going overtime. Everything I switched the radio on Webby is on.
Denise, do me a favour. I was going to talk about you just now in a minute. I'm always on. I'm everywhere, son. I'm everywhere. Go on.
Simon Dale, question for Toddy. You off to the game tonight, mate? What do you think of the Leganés, and what score do you think it will be?
Well, should we do that? Should we do that in a minute?
Yeah.
Because I've got you down. I've got you down here to do. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's get the golf done.
Yeah.
Football,
Okay.
and we'll talk about. Yeah. Go on. Anything else?
Yes. Morning, Denise from Anna Maria Wilson, Elton. Denise Pearson.
Morning.
That's up to date. Yeah.
Up to date. Yeah. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, you tune into Webby Sports Roundup on a Friday morning, contemplating changing it. Paul Webb, Chris Todd. This is what we do. We have a bit of fun. All the sports news. There's nobody else that we know that does the same job, I don't think, Chris.
Not on
and we have
Tenerife,
not on Tenerife, that's for sure. Not anywhere in the world. They have their football, the Leeds United, the Liverpool individual, but nobody talks about all the
global,
all the global.
Yeah.
We do,
because I know about my sports.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Good.
Sports. All rounder, really.
Now, Foggy. Now, I'm not the big Formula One fan, I must admit. Now, he sent me something just now, so.
Formula One.
No, you don't have to know. I'm just gonna find out what it is. But he sat on the sofa with a cup of coffee. He's probably had 3 donuts by now. All right, enjoying himself. Haley's gone to work, and he said, "Well, we put this on and put that on. It's doing me head in." Right, talk about Tenerife a little bit. Go on, put him on.
Yeah.
The golf.
No, listen. Just talk about BD Tenerife.
To answer Simon, he said, "Are you going to the game tonight?" Yes, of course. Traffic permitting, because we're not too keen on Friday night games because of the traffic. But we're leaving earlier than normal. The 2 coaches are going up tonight from the Toby Jug. Still a few places, but there's about 90 of us going. And Leganés top of the table, so it's going to be a fascinating clash between Tenerife and Leganés. 7:30 kickoff. Leganés looking good. They've been top of the table for many weeks now. They're not many stars, and got ex West Brom player Watford, Alan Neon. So he's one of their star players. But we're not out of the woods yet to maintain our second division status. So if we slip up, we could get dragged into relegation area. So it's important that all the fans get behind the team tonight. And normally, famous last words, we do better against the teams higher in the league. In fact, of the top 7, we've beaten 4 at home. We're still to play another 2. So we've only lost to 1 at home in the top 7.
Last week's game.
Yeah, not great, no.
No, who did we lose to 1-0?
Albacete.
And they're top, weren't they?
No, they were 4th from bottom.
They're 4th. It was the week before that we won. We 2-1, didn't we? A-Bar.
Eibar was the week before that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
yeah.
second. We beat them 2-1 in cracking game. And then obviously we relaxed a bit too much. But we had a man sent off after half an hour, so that didn't help.
We give them too much respect last week, did we, or what?
Not really. I
No.
don't know if they're not up for these games, but
Is all the players available? Is there
no. Well, that was.
injuries?
We didn't have a single centre forward, and then we had 2 players go off in the first half. Injury, had to swap it all about.
Yeah.
We had like a right back playing centre half,
Yeah.
centre half playing midfield. It was just a whole.
Yeah.
It was just chaos out there, but there was no way around it.
No.
But the manager took our star player from the B team, the
Yeah.
top scorer,
Yeah.
to take the place of the strikers that were missing,
Yeah.
and he didn't play him. He
No.
was sat on the bench, so
No.
the B team were left without him, and he didn't get a minute on the ground. And everyone said, "Oh, just give him a go. He's 21 and he's ready now to make the step up, and he's a good goal scorer."
So that's why the manager's going. We're
He's
getting rid of him.
going, yeah. He's.
Is there anything in the pipeline? Who's got a new one or not?
There's
Later.
a few names being branded about, but nothing definite yet.
Nothing definite.
But we can't sign anyone until June anyway. So
Yeah. Okay, right. A little bit of cheers for that, Toddy boy.
It's all right.
That's your news on CD Tenerife last week and this week in tonight's game. Good luck to the Tenerife boys. A little bit of news from Foggy, my roaming reporter on the F1 News. He's my number 99 Facebook page, man. Give him some love. Breaking news: grid for the Formula One sprint race in a wet qualifying session. Number 1, Lando Norris. 2, Hamilton. 3, Alonso. And 4, Max Verstappen. Now, I'm not into it. I think, what's this fast race? Anyway, he said it's a quarter distance race on the Saturday before the main Grand Prix. It lasts about 18 minutes. It's a shootout. So on a sprint race weekend, the punter gets to see 2 races rather than the practices. That's a good show. Is that clear? If not, don't say a word. I can't say the word in between. Yeah, that's superb. Cheers, my big man. What else does he say? It's in China. Okay, that's why it's now. We're just finished. Cheers, son. That's Foggy, and that's the Formula One. Oh my God! If you just joined the show, Webby Sports Radio here in sunny Tenerife. If you're not subscribed, subscribe for free and hit that like button.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Morning. A view from us or US.
That's Scott in
Dennis Pearson.
It's a view from US. It's all about America.
Oh, okay, right. I thought about us.
It is that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's Scott's channel, isn't it?
It's Craig. Bank for a cheeky steak, Scott. You was early. It was closed.
Okay.
Yeah. More Warren Seddon. Morning, Webby, Tim, and Toddy. Hope you're all okay. Good show so far. Webby, boom.
Cheers, Warren.
Yeah, that's about it for now.
Bit of boxing news, I think. Timothy.
Okay, you're on.
Let's get a bit of Johnny Goggles. It's been a bit quiet last couple of weeks, but there's a big announcement of the Warren family coming up, I think, in June. So I've said to him, short version, 1.5, 2 minutes. So all I'm going to say, Johnny, take it away, big man.
Hello everyone, it's me Johnny Goggles and I'm back again for another Webby's Boxing Roundup. This week, on Monday, it was announced, a massive announcement, that on June the 1st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, it's been sold as a big event, Queensberry versus Matchroom via F.A.C.T 5. And it is exciting. So, 6 bouts. The headline bout is the light heavyweight bout between Beterbiev and Bivol. Then the next 5 is 5 Matchroom versus 5 Queensberry boxers, Frank Warren versus Eddie Hearn. And the bouts that we've got, which are heavyweight, Daniel Dubois versus Filip Hrgovic. Another heavyweight bout, Zili Zhang versus Deontay Wilder. At featherweight, Nick Ball versus Ray Ford. At middleweight, Hamza Shiraz versus Amo Williams. And at light heavy, we have Willie Hutchinson versus Craig Richards. Now, this is going to be an amazing card. I cannot wait. All 6 of them. It's one of the best cards that I've seen in a long time. So, that's going to be on June the 1st. Not sure if it's DAZN or TNT pay-per-view at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find out more. If you've got the chance, go and watch the promo video. It's another brilliant promo video. These Saudi Arabian cards are brilliant for their promotion. Lock-stock-esque video. It's very, very good. So that's it for me for this week. I'll be back next week for more boxing news and fight coverage. And don't forget, if you like what you see and like what you hear, please like and subscribe to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup.
Cheers, Johnny Goggles. Thank you for the update on the new boxing sensations of the Warrens in June. Looking forward to that, and the big Us against Fury coming up very, very soon. Right, I think a little bit of football news. We're going to get Toddy involved with this. We're coming away from CD Tenerife, and we're going to talk just a couple of minutes on the football. We don't usually, but it's a sports roundup. We have the football during the week. If you haven't seen any of my vlogs, check them out yesterday and the day before, please. There's some great stuff with Simon, my gooner. He's been smashed from corner to corner with Tottenham fans saying, you ain't going to win nothing this year. And he's had to sink himself in the sand this last 24 hours. But anyway, cut long story short, forget the Wednesday. Let's talk about last night's scores. We were in the Europa Cup on Wednesday. Liverpool took on Atlanta away in Italy. And the first leg the week before, it was Liverpool 0, Atlanta 3. They gave Liverpool a bit of a trouncing, to be honest with you. But the return leg was over in Italy, and they scored in the first few minutes with a penalty, I think, from Salah. And Terry was over there with
Alan.
Alan,
Little
and,
Alan, yeah.
He went with Big Mick.
There you go. Big Mick and Little Alan.
Yeah, Big Mick from Yordy's Bar. So they went over there, only 750 tickets, and they ended up winning by a goal to 0, but it wasn't enough to get through to the semi-finals. So Atalanta are through to the semi-finals of the Europa Cup. The other game was at the West Ham Stadium, took on Bayer Leverkusen, who's just won the league. I think 25 wins, 6 draws, and no defeats. It's a massive record. They've beaten Bayern Munich by between 10 and 20 points in the league at this moment in time. And on top of that, they are undefeated all season. And they were 1-0 down till a minute to go. It was West Ham 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Leverkusen were 2-0 up in the first leg. West Ham had to turn it around to win by 3 goals. Very, very tough game, but they tried their best. They didn't make it. And Leverkusen got out of jail in the 89th minute, made it 1 goal apiece, which means they keep their unbeaten record at this moment in time for the year. They're undefeated all year. And don't forget Bayern Munich. They've won the Bundesliga 9 on a row, 9 seasons on a row. They're it's a different ball game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible what Javi Alonso's done there.
Alonso, obviously ex-Liverpool, and they want him to go to Liverpool. Is he gonna go there?
No, he's not going. He's staying. He's been confirmed. Yeah,
I know. That's. I just wanted you to.
I think he's lining up the Real Madrid job in a couple of years' time. Yeah. Yeah, Ancelotti will be. Yeah, Ancelotti's fantastic manager, but I think next season will be his last. He wants a break. Javi Alonso fits in there perfectly as a star player.
So well done to Bayer Leverkusen on that. Absolutely superb.
But
you've got to put your hands in.
If you don't mind me saying,
please do.
No, but I was saying to someone the other day, they say Javi Alonso by November, Leverkusen not doing well, and he's sacked there. Madrid might not want him. The fans won't want him. So maybe he should have gone for the big job, Liverpool, Madrid now, while they still want him.
But I think he wants the experience, doesn't he?
Thing is, I know, good for his loyalty.
But sometimes you've got to have experience, obviously, for losing as well as winning. It's easy to just keep winning. But if your team starts losing, then how good are you to turn that back to the winning ways again, isn't it?
He's here for a long term. He's going to be one of the top managers, I'm definitely sure.
Without any shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, with Guardiola, Klopp. I don't know what Klopp's doing. German national team, maybe.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah.
Let's go to into the conference. Aston Villa took on Lille in France. Now Lille are 4th in the league, having a cracking season.
Yeah.
But
Villa are 4th as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trying to find out for the Champions League with Tottenham.
Yeah.
And last night, they were 2 goals to 1 up at home. Villa went to Lille. They had to keep hold of it, and then they went 2-0 down. Thinking, oh God, we've got nobody no British club in any of the European competitions. They got a late goal, made it 2-1 into penalties, and well done to the Villa. They won by 4
penalties for lottery. Someone has to win. Just a lottery, aren't they? But is it the mentality? I mean, look at the Man City penalties. There was 2 awful penalties. Trying that Panenka down the middle. You
Silver,
don't, for me, you
silver.
don't do that in a crucial game. You hit it hard and low, and if the goalie pulls off a worldie, fair enough. But
Yeah,
don't try and be clever, you know.
Now this that Man City penalties was actually the goalie come and took the fourth one. Haaland wasn't on the pitch, so he couldn't take one. I mean, it
No,
all
fair
went
enough.
pitch up, didn't it? It really,
So
really
it
did.
was a bad week for English
So
clubs
come on,
in
Villa.
Europe. Yeah.
All we want now is Villa to bring home the cup, normally the Conference Cup. That'll be
Well,
something, innit? In the lockup, in the cabinet.
That
You know what I
it's
mean?
a strange tournament, that conference
It is,
club.
isn't it?
I
It
don't
is.
know why they have it, but
After pairs, that's what I mean.
Pardon?
Why do they name it after pairs?
The conference play. Yeah, who knows? Right? Yeah. Can you?
it's just I don't. I mean, yeah, I know you're always saying, "Oh, the Premier League's the best league in Europe," but I don't. I've never agreed, and I still don't. And this week proves it. You know, I don't think any league. It's the most powerful, and they've got the most money behind it from foreign money. But of quality on the pitch, it's the same as the French or the German, Italian league, the Spanish league.
Right.
For
Right.
me, that's you know.
All right. Well, we're going to argue this to the cows come on. The point is,
It's
right? If you
definitely not the best league.
if
no.
you had to live, whether it's English Premiership, Bundesliga, Germany, where would you want to watch a game?
Where would you live?
Where would you want to watch a game?
Well, for the crowd scenes, Germany definitely.
Oh, don't talk that. Listen to me. The Premiership smashes. You got a
No.
bottom of the table Bournemouth. When you got your Bundesliga, you got your Bayer Leverkusen, your Bayern Munich. You know they're going to win. It could be
Well,
first, second,
not
or third.
Leverkusen. They
Eh?
come from nowhere.
I know they have, but the Premiership, you got Bournemouth. They can do it. Brentford could do it. Brighton could do it. It's the best within any shadow of a doubt.
Well, Man City
Yeah,
have won
that's
it
fine.
4 years running, and so.
But we're gonna argue to disagree, okay?
Well, okay.
I used to live
It's
in
a
Germany,
debate.
right?
Well,
I used to live in Germany,
Yeah.
and Bayer is the maker of the aspirin, right?
Yes.
So Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah.
So if you were going to buy something,
Yeah.
it's Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah.
And Leverkusen is not Leverkusen, it's Leverkusen. So Bayer Leverkusen. And Bayern, with an N on the end, is the Bavarian word for Bavaria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bayern München is
Yeah.
the German for Bayern Munich.
Okay.
So it should be Bavarian Munich, actually, if you're doing the English one, both English words. But it's Bayern and Bayer, two different words.
Thank you.
Right.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Glad I come down now.
Yeah, go sit yourself down with that computer, big man. That's what you're good at. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Hey, what's he coming on? Yeah, do behave. You wait till I come on your show tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll sort this Bayer Leverkusen out, won't we, son?
Yeah.
Right, there's a little bit of darts news. On a Thursday, it's always the big darts. You've got the top 8 players in Britain. You've got Aspinall. You've got Price. Oh, listen, it's fantastic. I watched the final last night because you've got Humphreys, who's the world champion. Then you got Littler. He's only 17 years of age. It was in Rotterdam last night. Then you got Van Gerwen, who's obviously the prettiest man in Holland, if you pardon the expression. And the final was Smith taking on Aspinall. Aspinall won 6-3, absolute quality. Top of the table still is Humphreys, the world champion. Littler is second, and Aspinall has moved up to third. I think it's like 26, 24, 22 points within a few points. And
Okay.
do you ever watch the darts?
Yeah, now and again. Yeah.
I think the atmosphere is fantastic.
No, they've certainly Sky have improved.
They've turned it around, haven't they?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
times.
Right, get your phone out.
Yeah. Okay.
Goals for being darts.
Not enough. But can we, if there's any comments, please, about any sport, please let us know now, and we will answer every comment that you've got.
Yeah.
So what we got, son?
Because most of them are talking amongst themselves.
Are they talking about themselves?
Yeah.
Well, it ain't that type of show, is it? Don't talk amongst yourselves. Hey?
Steve is spamming it. Hi, Ian, Wawa, Morgan, Craig.
Who's Steve? Steve who?
Steve.
Oh, Steve from the North. Morning, Steve. Sheffield Wednesday staying up, yes or no? That's a question. I'm asking you the question. Are they staying up, yes or no? The Owls. I think they're taking 7,000 fans to whoever you're playing tomorrow, I think. I saw that on a social media page. Tony, what you got? Come on.
No, Andy Park says 30 years, 3 pubs legend, and he donated £5.
Thank you. Cheers.
Paid for the coffees. Thank you.
Leeds United boy, and I still got your Leeds United ball for when you come over in August, my son. Cheers, big man.
Absolutely dreadful performance by Liverpool last night from Nigel. Good morning, all. Can you keep it down? I'm working here.
Can you keep
Vinny M. He's trying to work.
Oh, Minnie. Sorry, Vinny. Talking too loud.
We remember that word, don't we, Webby?
Yes, big man.
Yeah. North Tenerife man. Morning, all.
Morning.
Vinny, Runcorn, Linnet v Widnes, big derby game tomorrow.
Was that Lee Widnes?
Vinny M, yeah.
Do you know every time Widnes, I used to get one of the directors in my pub in the world famous Garden Bar, Widnes, like a small little fella. He used to be one of the directors. Used to come in at Widnes. Yeah, that's another story I could talk
North
about.
Tenerife man. Wait, see, he says spit on, Chris. Leagues are the same all over. I think he means spot on, Chris.
Okay, yeah, spot on. Okay, yeah, go on.
I think so. View from us. It's Craig. Like to get there early to vlog them. Yeah, Dave. Can't believe Rangers have handed Celtic the league title.
They have.
But it's not over till the fat lady sings.
100%.
Yeah. A view from us. How many Man United putting past Coventry this weekend?
Listen, I was going to talk about it a bit later on. We'll get that over and done with.
This is still darts.
Well, no, darts. Okay, no, darts. Yeah, come on, get yourself sorted, Tim. Let's just put a bit of football down. Right, FA Cup semi-finals. Chelsea, Man City, 5:15. My boys, Coventry City Football Club, are taking on the mighty Reds, 3:30 on Sunday. I'll be down to 3 horseshoes. Anybody want to come down and fight, then they can come and have a go, okay? I'll have me knuckle dusters, I'll have everything on. And we'll have a bit of fun. Matthew's coming down, my son. I've got a couple of Coventry lads coming over. Alan, who's coming over from Valley Centre Runsum, going to give us a big shout. I'll have my Coventry shirts on. We're going to have a bit of fun. Listen, win, lose or draw. We have, as far as I'm concerned, we'll have a 5% chance of winning. Probably less. Morning, Rainbow.
More than that.
No, I don't think so. I think I'd like to think so, but I just want us to be proud of getting in the semi-finals against Manchester United. What do you think? Chelsea, Man City, Man United in Coventry. You know, it's phenomenal. The only EFL League club left in the cup. So I'm looking. Yeah. Oh no, he's gone. Don't worry about him. He's on the phone, isn't he?
I'll cut about
probably his mum. Probably from his mum. So that's Robbie. If you want to come down, if you're in the area, come down to my manor and come and see Coventry City, Man United.
Yeah,
and we'll have a bit of fun and we'll have a drink. It's as simple as that.
Staying?
Hang on. Oh, Alan, he took the microphone off. His microphone was on. Right, I'll tell you what we're doing now. A bit of horse racing, son.
Right, this is the camera.
Right. Lee Sobot.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Can you put the get ready to put the Grand National up? If you remember last week, Lee Sobot gave us his Grand National fancy. And guess what happened? I did a little vlog, a few minutes or a few seconds in my house last week. 7-1 winner, I Maximus. So Lee Sobot. Are you two on this or what?
Just carry on.
I can do. Teddy's doing my head in.
Just carry on.
Right, come on, sit yourself down. Get your phone off. Right, we're talking about racing. It's important. It's all about money now. Lee Sobot. We've got a few seconds. I Maximus, 7-1 winner. Boom. Play the video, please, Timothy.
Morning.
Grand National 2024. I am Maximus, 7-1 joint favourite. McManus Colours, Willie Mullins. Who else? Lee Sobot. Fancied it, tipped it up on Webby Sports Roundup. Absolute quality. Hope you're all on it, boys. Okay. Cheers, Lee. Absolutely super. One for that, mate. That's my pal. He works for the Yorkshire Evening Post. He goes to all the Leeds United games. He was actually at the Coventry Leeds when we beat him a couple of weeks ago by 2-1. Sent me a few photographs, and he was in the don't forget it. We beat you, son. But you're flagging. Leeds United, they flagging.
Yeah, no one wants to go up in that championship.
No, they don't.
And now Southampton have come in strong. So if they sneak in, it'll be incredible.
Right, let's have a look. See what we got tomorrow. So well done to Lee Sobot for that. Tomorrow's fancy. Get your pens and papers ready, boy. Oh, God. 225 is the Ayr Scottish Champion Hurdle. Trained by Dan Skelton. Law de Sud. Lauderdale, that's what he fancies, who continues to go all guns blazing for the trainer's title. And this horse definitely looks the one to beat in this race after an excellent second at the Cheltenham Festival behind Absurd in the County Hurdle. He goes bum, 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 bum. Unsure what price it will be. Could be 4-1 at the moment. Will probably be shorter, but should have a rock solid claim. Now, hang on, he's got another one. We're going now into, we've got Willie Mullins to win the Scottish Grand National tomorrow as well. 3:35 at Ayr. He also tries to win the trainers title, probably with McDermott, who is very unexposed, a young chaser with a decent racing weight who should like these conditions. Bet 11-2 seems very fair price, and the brilliant trainer, a rapid Grand National double after our tip. He says, I am Maximus last week, so he could be going for the double. So that's the two horses. Tim's obviously put them up on the on your TV and on your phone and what have you. So one until last week, we should be well up. A big shout out to Ash, out and about with Ash. He's from Newmarket. He did me a couple of great videos 2 weeks ago, and I'm waiting to put them all together. So that's going to be probably 2 or 3 weeks time, Ash. So if you haven't subscribed to him, Ash out and about, have a look at it. Does some great videos out and about, and a little bit of horse racing. Any more before we go on to a bit of non-league football?
Yes, certainly is. A view from us, TBF, to be frank, although he says his name is a view from us. If Coventry put the heart on the pitch, they'll turn over United. No desire, no fights from them.
I did say 2 days ago, if Coventry win, I will run through CAIXESBBXXX naked.
Oh, no.
Yes, I know.
Come on, United.
Come on, United. Yeah, come on, United.
Gee.
So I'm thinking now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
United defo beatable from get up for it, Nick. So yeah, I think so.
If the boys put their mind to it and they're ready, nice big pitch. Sims and Hadji right up front. If Ben Sheep captain.
Why not?
Who
It'll
knows?
be.
Yeah.
I think most people would, unless you're a United fan, would want Coventry to win.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, they'll all be following us.
Yeah.
Anybody else before we go on to
Glenn Thompson, potential Rangers and Celtic Scottish Cup final? What do you think, Webby?
Of course, yeah, you got the Scottish Cup final. The two semi-finals this weekend, haven't you? I'm trying to think now. Is it off the top of my head? Rangers. Is it Rangers Aberdeen and
No, Celtic Aberdeen.
Celtic Aberdeen and Rangers Hearts?
Yes,
that's it.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like if it could be a final for that as well. So
morning, Mark. He said sack Toddy personal calls when working.
Yeah, well done.
Sorry about that.
Toddy, yeah.
Apologies.
Apologies. He ain't a bad lad, isn't he? So hey, he gets paid for doing this. He has a cup of tea for me.
Yeah,
from me.
Nice cup of tea. Yeah.
Nice cup of tea.
Yeah.
Anybody else before we go on to
No, that's it up to now. Yeah.
Don't forget, any more comments, send them before we got a few more minutes left. Got lots of jobs to do at home. And this afternoon, I'm out and about with Colin, Kevin, a Scotsman. I got him. Oh, what a busy afternoon.
Keeps you busy, doesn't it?
And I got shopping to do with the boss this afternoon as well. Little bit of. Oh, sorry. I'm getting tired, ain't I? See, tells you what to do. A little bit of non-league news. Just getting a bit end of the season now. Don't forget, Hendon Football Club. Don't forget my two good pals. Well, one of them, Ian Allinson, ex-Arsenal, 80-odd times. They're over in June with his son, Lee, who I've never met. He's the manager of Hendon Football Club, and I'll be interviewing them in the next couple of months. They went to Merthyr Tydfil and drew 1-1. And that was last Saturday. On Tuesday, they went to Shoalin and drew 2-2 away as well. Merthyr Tydfil 5th, Shoalin 16th in the league, and Hendon 10th in the league. So halfway house. So well done, Hendon. I think that's an half decent sort of finish to the league at the moment. Don't think they're going to go any further higher or any lower. And there's a lot of teams. Do you ever watch any non-league?
Yeah.
We were Aldershot, aren't you?
Oh, Aldershot, yeah.
What are they doing lately?
Well, they're struggling, but they're still in it tomorrow. It all comes down to the last game on Saturday, tomorrow, yeah. So they need to go to Dagenham and Redbridge and win and hope that Halifax don't win.
So you're going to get demoted?
No, to go into the playoffs.
Oh, beg your into playoffs. I got you. Yeah.
So it all comes down to tomorrow, basically. It's out of their hands now after Halifax drew last night late on at Oldham.
Gotcha.
Game, but we're still in it.
All right,
interesting.
the fingers crossed. So what did Hendon for the last week? Again, 2 points and both away from home. So well done Lee and well done Ian Allinson. A little bit of news on Chatham Town Football Club after losing 2-1 to Hornchurch last week. They're top of the table. They took on Folkestone at home, or 16th, and they beat them by 2-0. There's only 2 games left, so they're going to finish second, and Hendon are probably going to stay 10th.
Come on, Chatham.
Yeah, come on, Chatham.
My
That-
mate told.
That's right, Top. Yeah, yeah. He used to comment. I love he still watches it and what have you.
Shout out to everyone that follows their local team in the non-league system.
Do you know something? There's so many teams in that non-league, aren't they?
And they're well supported.
They are well supported. Well, they get between 1,000 and 1,500, and I think Chatham can get 2,000 plus, can't they?
Oh wow, that's incredible! Yeah, I mean, I know I was criticising English football before the top flight for the quality levels, but the way the whole pyramid is, that's the best in the world for the way that the local clubs are supported. Even at the 5th level, you're getting crowds of 5,000-6,000 quite easily, and even at 8th level, there's few, you
got the
thousands.
League, you got Division 1, Division South,
that
North.
part is incredible, and the way fans travel around, second to none. Other countries don't do that.
But I agree. You've got the North South because at the end of the day, you see those people down the south, they haven't got the money and obviously the transport to go to the north. For transport services, so they're all within an area. They play in the final.
Makes it easier,
good,
doesn't it?
Yeah,
they're regionalised. Yeah.
I think Tim's putting his oar in again. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'm going to sort him out after I tell you. Foggy, what's the matter, Foggy? What are you talking about, son?
They're in the mix as well.
Yeah, what's he said about
well, Southend could make the playoffs if Aldershot and Halifax lose. Come on, you shrimpers.
Shrimps are Southend, isn't he?
Come on, the shots.
I think that's about it. I think we've done. Is there anybody else wanting any sort of anybody watching? 38, fantastic.
40 on mine.
We're up to 40. Yeah. Well, you're always behind Tim, aren't you? Yeah. That's what Christine told me last week anyway. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, listen, if you just tuned in, my name's Paul Webb. You're tuning into Webby Sports Run. I was going to say in sunny Tenerife, but I'm looking up now. There's a little bit of cloud, only a little bit. It's raining back in England. You can have the heating on, the gas bills, the electric bills. You can have, what's that?
A little bit of cloud.
No, don't show them that, for God's sake. No. That's a bit Mount Tidy. So listen, we're going to shut this up now. Are we ready? I'll tell you, this is what we got for the future. Today, living with MS in Tenerife with a big man. 5 to 6, get on there tonight. We've got Kevin the Scotsman on, Colin from Bournemouth coming on, Carl's Place. I'll be on for a couple of minutes, giving a bit of this and having a bit of that, giving a bit of verbal, as I do. We're going to let this man go home in a minute. Anything special tonight on your show, Timothy?
No.
Or just plenty of rabbit?
It's going to be fun, plenty of rabbit, yeah.
Plenty of rabbit. And I'll be doing a couple of vlogs with Kevin when he comes over this afternoon. Walk down the village, walk back up, one on mine, one on his, all a bit of stuff. And we get Colin in SAF involved as well. So listen,
get the 24-hour loop on Tim's channel.
The 24-hour loop on Tim's channel as well. He does that every single. Excuse me, I'm in love again. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get young again. You know what I mean? Don't tell Dawn. I'm just doing my head and all these beautiful young girls walking past me. All I want to do. Do you know so much? She just cleaned up. I'll tell you now. Honest to God. Anyway,
yes. That reminds me. I've got a Hoover for sale. Yeah. No. It's just sat there collecting dust.
Oh, you have.
No.
Listen, shut up.
Can we shout out for someone?
Yeah, I'm just going to say,
a friend of mine, Gareth Ralph, he's over for the match tonight, watching Tenerife, and he's had a few bad years. He was in intensive care for about 3 months in Spain, and he's still suffering from some health problems, but he's getting better now. So he's his first trip back to Tenerife, his first match for 5 years, and he's a big West Brom fan and Tenerife.
The Baggies, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll win tonight for him.
Well, the Baggies will probably get playoff.
Yeah,
no doubt about that.
Yeah.
They dipped a little bit last week, lost, but they'll be in the playoffs. They're too big of a club, so they got a chance of going up, haven't they?
That's right.
It is what it is. Listen, I got so many people to say thank you to. There's just too many to say, to be perfectly honest with you. All I'm going to say, we're going to finish it off. We're going to have my cold second cup of coffee because we've been talking and rabbiting too much. If you've been tuned into Webby Sports Roundup here on a Friday morning, lots of things are going to happen and change. Next week, Big Simon and me, we're going out in town, taking the gimbal, taking the camera, and we're going to be talking to taking the microphones, and we're going to be talking to various punters, and we're going to be asking them 5 questions. That's going to be fun, and we're going to enjoy that. Terry will be back on next week, I think, because Liverpool, they're at the Europa Cup. Sorry, Tel. And Scott's calling next week. Good luck to Celtic, and good luck to Rangers, and good luck to my boys, East Fife, up there at Bayview, up in the top right-hand corner. And a big shout out to my pal Liam Grimshaw for Dundee United, who are going to get promoted very, very soon to the Premier League, which is the SPL League. So all I'm going to say is, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, subscribe to Webby Sports. Facebook page. Click on it, get on it with Foggy, and give him some big, big love. So from Tim, from the big man Chris, thank you very much indeed. And from me, Webby, from Ian, Ted, and everybody around me, thanks a lot. And you have a great weekend. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care now.